Okay, what we have here are two ProCo Turborats. These two bad boys are pretty close in age. I got lucky with these. The one on the left, the serial number reads 108172. The one on the right, serial number reads 108365. So if you want to talk about it coming off the production line, these two are within 200, actually less than 200 of each other. So I think it's safe to say that these two are pretty close to being identical when you talk about the stock parts. Now the big difference between these two are the one on the right has been modified. The ProCo Rats originally came out with the LM308N op amp. A lot of people think it's the op amp which gives the Rat its classic sound. I would tend to agree with that assumption. Okay, now just to give you an idea just how tiny this little chip is, let me compare it. Here we have a battery, a good old-fashioned 9-volt battery, and here we have the op amp chip. Let's see if the camera can even focus, see how tiny that is. There we go. LM308N. It's hard to believe that such a small little chip can make such a huge difference in sound, but as we're about to find out, it really does. Alright, each pedal has a brand new 9-volt battery. I'll be playing through my Ernie Ball Music Man Stingray with dual humbuckers through a PV-TNT 115 amplifier with a 15-inch Black Widow speaker. Let's get to the sounds. First, here's my straight tone. Okay, right off the bat, I want to show something kind of interesting. First, I'm going to turn on the modded Rat, and I'm not sure if the mic's going to pick this up, but hopefully it will. Like any distortion pedal, you got a little bit of noise coming through the speaker. That's kind of normal. Now, the unmodded Rat, like I said, I don't know if the microphone can pick it up. The unmodded Rat is definitely louder with the ambient static and noise from the distortion pedals. That's kind of interesting right off the bat. Okay, first let's play with the unmodded Rat. The biggest thing I think that I would use to describe the difference between the two pedals is the modded version with the 308 chip has a lot smoother sound, and it's a lot more accurate to your original tone. But you be the judge. Okay, something I just realized I have not mentioned. If you notice the two Turborats, the one on the right, the modded one, the volume is raised slightly. I'm not sure if it's something I did or just the nature of swapping the chips, but the unmodded version definitely has a big volume boost. compared to the modded version. That's why the volume on the modded version is up slightly higher than the unmodded version. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, to close things out, I'm going to play a little loop through this Digidelay. Yeah, it's not the greatest pedal in the world, but hey, it's 4 seconds of loop and it was really cheap, so it's going to work for this video. So I'm just going to let it play and A-B back between the pedals and let you hear the difference. Here we go. Okay, there you have it. Hopefully there was a noticeable difference in this microphone that you could hear the difference between the two pedals. Just to wrap up, the modded Turborat with the 308 chip just sounds a lot smoother. It's not nearly as harsh or guttural sounding, and it really keeps your tone, while the unmodded Rat really distorts it and makes you lose a lot of your tone. That's pretty much it for now. Thanks a lot for watching.
Funny, isn't it, how naughty dentists always make that one fatal mistake. Bye for now. Keep your teeth clean.
Lemming, lemming, lemming of the BDA. Lemming, lemming, lemming of the BD, lemming of the BD, BDA.
It's a man's life in the British Dental Association.